Hey everybody, welcome back to Wild Hualapai. I'm Brian. As you all know, I'm in a transition moving from Texas to Arizona, and there's been a lot to do, and we've been driving back and forth from Texas to Arizona many times now, just getting everything set up, trying to make it comfortable so when we transition up there it won't be too harsh. And right now we're staying in a 30-foot Arctic Fox RV trailer up there, and while we work on getting the Quonset hut built out into a home. So during our trips back and forth from Texas to Arizona, we're just sleeping in the vehicles, and my poor wife is sleeping in the back of our Suburban with 3 dogs. And I mean, it's comfortable. We put a mattress back there and everything, but we're pulling into rest stops and jumping in the back of the Suburban, and everything's folded down, and third row seats have been taken out, so there's plenty of room. It's just like the bed of a truck, but it's not the best circumstance doing it up there and on the way back and over, and so I thought I'd do something for my wife to make it a little more comfortable for her. And I didn't want to pull the Arctic Fox back and forth. It's a 30-foot 4-season trailer. It's heavy, and it's just not economical to be pulling that back and forth all the time. And right now it's kind of permanently fixed up there, and so it's just a pain in the butt to try to move it back and forth. So I thought I'd get us a small travel trailer. I did that with the Caveman, but that's too small for me and my wife and our animals. So I needed something kind of mid-size the dogs would be comfortable with. We needed something with a lot of floor space, or a lot of beds, so everybody would be comfortable. So anyway, this is what we came up with, and it solves all our problems, and I can't wait to show it to you. So this is what I picked up, and it's a 21-foot Canyon Cat by Palomino, and the model number is 21TUC, and it just fits our needs so perfect. I had a couple requirements before I bought a small trailer. Number one, I had to have double axles just to help with stability during towing, but it has a couple other nice things too. It's got 2 batteries and a couple propane tanks, and it just works out great. It's got a couple cosmetic flaws, a little bit of damage right here where the previous owner rubbed on something, but that doesn't bother me at all. That's very minor cosmetic. It doesn't hurt anything. It's a 30 amp, and it has everything that standard trailers have. It's got the little stabilizer jacks, it has the fridge, and it has the furnace and AC and an awning. I do want to get a power jack up here for the tongue though. That's on my list of things to do. So let's go in and let me show you what this is all about. It's in really good shape. Has kind of a small kitchen, but I'll show you why. Look at this. It is a 21-foot toy hauler, and all this space back here underneath the bed is for the dogs. I can either put bed mats down there for them to lay on, or I can put their crates in here. If we ever have to leave them in here, we can put them in their crates, turn on the AC, and they will be happy and safe. And this is our bed, and I love this part because in a lot of RVs that have permanent beds set up, there's a lot of wasted space underneath it. I mean, some of them have storage below. It's not a ton of storage, but you still have to walk around everything. And with this, look at that. Comes right down. It's one of those RV short queens. It's perfect for me and Becky. Comfortable. It's got a nice mattress on it. But look at this under here. Dog space. Look at all that dog space. So I'm going to bring the crates and put them in here. And the bottom of the bed will probably have to be right about there, which is fine. It's still easy to get up on the bed. Becky will have to step on the kitchen chair to get up there, which is fine. But it's a typical toy hauler, I guess. We looked at many before we decided on this one. Has the typical toy hauler couch that folds up and flips up and attaches to the wall, makes all this extra floor space here, which I don't see us needing. But the part that I thought was pretty cool was the previous owner took the twin couch that was on this side of the trailer. He took it out, put in this desktop with cabinets underneath, which is desperately needed in this little trailer. And it's a little table, kitchen table, or we can work on our computers right there. And it's just perfect. I couldn't have thought of that, doing that myself, and done it any better. He just did a wonderful job. If I ever decide I want the couch back, I can just dismantle that, pull it out, and put another little folding couch in here. This couch here, not only does it fold up against the wall, but this part comes down, does like a somersault, folds down over here, and so it makes another small bed here. And of course, when that one was here, it would do the same thing. This would be one large bed. But I'm liking what this guy did, and it was one of the parts that sold me on this. There's only two of us. We don't need another giant bed down here, and it gives you all this walking around room without having a couch right there. We could actually take these chairs out and put little stools in if we wanted, but I like the chairs. So just to show you just a quick walkthrough, there's the AC. It works great, and this has a heat pump in it, so it's heat as well. Aftermarket stereo with Bluetooth, CD, typical RV propane stove, sink, microwave. And you see in a lot of the toy haulers, they have little teeny kitchens, right? Because you have to have more floor space to bring in your toys. But guess what? With this, now we have all this prep space. Becky has prep space here to do whatever she wants to do, her little crafts or cooking or whatever the case is. If I'm cooking, whatever, we've got all this extra room now, and so we've made up for the lack of counter space with that. Nice, this is pretty, one of those large fridges. It's not little dorm room style. And the bathroom, which is another thing I like. It's got this nice tub in here, tub shower, shower for me, tub for the dogs, washing the dogs off in there. But get this, look at this. Also has a nice deep wardrobe, which is great for heavy coats and things like that. Over here, shelving for linens, towels, and our clothes, jeans and things, heavier stuff. More drawers underneath. And then the cold air intake for the furnace right there. So a lot of storage in this bathroom. It's well laid out. I'm really happy with this. And looking back into the trailer, you can see it's just going to be so comfortable. Nice comfortable couch to hang out on. This is a backer wall for a TV, if I'm so inclined. Has all the plugs and cable access and all that stuff up there, antenna access. Don't know if I'll do that. I probably would rather have a small one right here that's on a stand, and that way I can sit on the couch more comfortably and watch TV. And then it's also movable if we decide to eat dinner at the table. But what I'm most excited about is this area right here, to put the crates down there for the dogs. Or if I don't have the crates, or if I break the crates down and make them flat, and put dog beds down in there, the pads, then I can lower the bed even more. And just make it that much easier to jump in and out of. Has a little headboard over here with storage in it. Don't know what I'd put in there, but yeah, I'm just so happy with it. And it's so clean and in such good condition. The previous owner was remodeling a 1950s Airstream. It looked like about a 18 or 20 foot, and he's got it totally stripped out, and he's tiling it right now, and he ran out of money, and so he sold this for funds to finish up that project. And so he gave us a good deal. He took great care of this. Him and his wife took great care of this, and so we're thrilled. So this is what we'll tow back and forth to Arizona. so we don't have to sleep in the vehicles. And also, once we're living up there, we can take this back and forth to Utah. We have family in Utah, and we won't have to tow that 30-foot Arctic Fox. We'll just pack this up and hit the road. And then also, if anybody comes and visits us in Arizona before we get the house built, they can stay in here too, perfectly comfortable. Now, another thing I'm thinking about doing, tell me what you think of this. I'm going to raise this bed. I thought that with the lack of, with some of these toy haulers, there's a lack of storage because you just want wide open spaces to haul your toys. I have a different need for the space, and I have different plans for the space, so I don't need quite a wide open floor, as if I was bringing in four-wheelers or something. That's what this was mostly made for, was bringing in a couple four-wheelers and e-bikes or whatever you want to put back here. I'll probably have my Zodiac back here. But anyway, what if I used one of these walls here, one of these areas, to put a chest of drawers, a dresser with our drawers for our clothing while we're camping or whatever the case is, right? Would that be a good idea or what? I could make one or buy one that just take the legs off so it sits flat on the floor, and that might only come up to here or so, and then lower the bed to that point. It'd be high enough for the crates to sit over in this area. But what if someone were to put a dresser right here for more storage, and then you can just raise this bed up and you walk right under it and get to where you need to be. And so that was a thought that I've got. I haven't told Becky about that. I might just go to IKEA or somewhere, pick up a lightweight chest of drawers or some kind of cabinet that I could just put right there, install it right there, and quadruple the amount of storage. I mean, there's cabinets up here and on both sides, and there's space underneath this couch where you could slide in the tub type plastic stuff if you wanted, and then of course where he built this tabletop, there's regular kitchen style cabinets under there, which is great. So I'm not lacking in space so much. There's some drawers over here, but I just thought what a great idea that would be if someone was gonna spend a lot of time in here. So anyway, think about that. Let me know what you think about that. Another great deal is an electric awning, which I love. There it comes. Look at that. I know just about every modern trailer has this in it now. It's not that big a deal, but the Arctic Fox doesn't have one, and the awning on that's about 20 feet long, and it's a manual awning, and it's just a pain in the butt. And so I'm just thrilled to have this here. But let me show you the back side of this. So this is just like a typical toy hauler. Back comes down, and then you've got access. So when I'm bringing the dog crates in, I don't even have to take them through the front door and crash them through the furniture area. I can just walk them right in, bring them up this ramp, set them in right here, strap them down, and I'm good to go. So yeah, I'm pretty dang excited about this trailer, and the fact that we no longer have to sleep in the back of my Suburban during our trips. And it'll be, I went and bought this about 100 miles from where I live, and without an equalizer hitch. Of course, a Suburban, it's a 3/4 ton big block, just tows this like it's not even back here. It's just nice and easy. And I didn't notice a huge drop in mileage. I mean, of course there was, but not like towing that Arctic Fox. So this will be fun. It'll be great to head down to the Colorado River on, stay on the beach, head into the mountains in Utah. Just so much. I'm just so excited because it's small enough now I can get into the places where I wouldn't even attempt to take that Arctic Fox. So Anyway, let's end this video now, and I'll keep you all updated on our transition. Thanks a lot. Bye. Oh, please subscribe and share and like. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.